Why, hello there, everyone, and welcome back to more Bloodstained and the Ritual of the Night. I'm a fan of the Phantom of the Opera, if you couldn't tell. So, we have to make it back to the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. Whew. Let's do it pretty quickly, because I don't feel like doing all this stuff over again. Get this. Thought I wouldn't make that jump. Ow. Ow. So on one hand, there being no knockback helps you in that, getting hit by an enemy won't knock you into a pit or something. But it kind of hurts you. In another sense, it kind of hurts you because if you're in a really tight space and you get hit by an enemy, you have to manually walk away from him, and if you can't, you're going to be stuck getting hit again immediately after your iframes end. Didn't have enough. Wait, I did have enough mana. Pretty sure I pressed the ZR. And go through here. Okay, so where is... Did I miss the room that... Did I miss the room that takes me to the barber? Oh, it's in here. I remember it was right above the dance mask. Let's talk to him again.
A demon! So me.
Make it all black again.
The look suits you.
I'm pretty excited to find all the hairstyles, not going to lie. Which way did I go through last time? Oh yeah, there was a fast travel point at the lower part, so let's go ahead and activate that. Wait, what? I thought there was a fast travel point down here. Maybe it was the one above it? I don't want to keep going back through here getting hurt, though. Okay, it's almost regened. There. Okay, it was up here. So the room below... Oh, actually, I could just teleport myself here, close to a save. Why did I not do that last time? I didn't think of it. But even though it's not a save point, per se, it can teleport me close to one, so let's do that. So we don't really actually need save points scattered everywhere, we just need fast travel points. Oh yeah, I have no mana. I can just damage boost up there. Ooh. The arrows are pretty strong. The arrows seem to be objectively the best thing so far. At least with my current mana pool. For, you know, general traversal. I'm sure doing something else would be better for a boss fight, something a bit more something that might have higher DPS for a single target. But the arrows are doing their job just fine. So let's immediately cut across to the right in this room to see what was eluding us. Okay, so down takes us to the shortcut. There's that sword that killed us last time. Wait, I can't hit the sword! Rapid fire. Blunderbuss. Oh, for guns. Blunderbuss. So quarter circle, forward, Y. I'm assuming that's quarter circle forward and not back. 80 a second. It sounds pretty fun, but a lot of these things you need to have a pretty high mana pool to make use of. There was a save point right there. Wow. I knew it. We keep dying right before we get to another save point. What is up here? Wait, can we read what that... I don't think we documented... I don't think we have any sort of documentation about what Dominique said. But it had to do with some sort of statue enemy carrying a book in the rainbow glass room, and this looks a lot like it. But I would think it's the gargoyle there, but we just killed him and nothing's dropping. Maybe we have to farm him? Maybe it's the sword. Yeah, I can't hurt the sword. I can't hurt the sword. It wasn't the sword. I doubt that the game would have you grind for a drop as a mandatory thing to progress. Seems like a bit of a strange design, but I will try it if I get stumped. Oh no, this must be the room. That thing's literally made out of the stained glass. Oh, yep, that's it. It's a giant hand. That's the giant hand I've been looking for. Smack. Flick. Is it going to pick that up? Okay. This is... What's really annoying about some of these enemies is that even if you're not even if neither of you are getting closer to each other, mid animation, either your animation when doing an attack or the enemy's animation when moving, or not moving left or right, but just moving in place or doing some sort of wind up for an attack, their hitboxes can move closer and you wind up hitting the enemy and taking damage like I did there multiple times. So I just have to make sure I don't stand so close when I hit them, which is why weapons with range are so valuable in this. Although the weapon with the best range so far that I have is the Claymore. But the Morgenstern has higher DPS just because in addition to it having higher base damage, it also attacks a bit faster. So it's a bit higher risk, but also higher reward. Oh yeah, and we're starting with full mana this time. Ow. See, I'm standing too close. Okay. Okay, I was not even close to it that time. Standing very far away. The weapon does have bigger range than what I was... I keep underestimating my weapon's range, so... Oh, what? I was safe, but I walked into it. Okay, this should only take a few more tries. Good thing there's a save point right by it. And then after we beat this thing, we can open up that shortcut. If we wanted to play it really safe, I could just stay away from it the whole time and only use magic, but then I would have to wait each time for my mana to regen, and that would kind of take a while. So I'd rather just go ham. Flick. There we go, I have the range down. Ow. Little too close. Oh, I thought I would be safe on top of that. Let's reset positions. Game lagged a bit there. Nice. Clean. Hey, the stained glass reappeared back there. Manipulative shard. Craftwork. Grab onto objects and manipulate them, as the name would suggest. So I guess that's always active if we have it equipped. It's just if we come across items that are interactable. Hey, I can't go up there. If we come across items that are interactable by it, we can do it. Ooh. Unicorn ring. Oh, I forgot to put the dance mask on. Amplifies the restorative or restorative properties of items you use. Okay, nice. Let's put that on, and the dance mask. Finally got rid of those ridiculous ears. No offense to anyone that has ears like that. I don't know if any elves are watching. Is it only possible to get up there if I had beaten the boss with the platform here? Is it impossible to get up there? Maybe you unlock something that takes you there later. If I was not recording this game, if I was just playing it off camera, I would actually restart the save and try beating the boss with the stone platform kept here and try it, but I'd rather keep the gameplay streamlined in these episodes. Probably mark that, though. Oh, I guess if you get a double jump later, you could easily make it, so let's mark it. Maybe it's not off limits forever, but just a while. Okay, let's save again. Oh! I find it funny that the enemy that is simply a possessed sword has the most dramatic death scream when it dies. Has the most dramatic death when it can't even emote outside of its voice. Maybe that's why. Maybe since it can't emote with its body or anything, it has to make up for it with its voice. I don't think I can interact with that yet. Okay. So right now we are heading back to the Coachman. And we could fast travel, but I do want to unlock that shortcut. Can't do anything in there yet. And oh yeah, that room is where the big enemy that curses you is. So yeah. The only thing on our objective right now is to unlock that shortcut and go speak to the Coachman. So I remember that chest had obsidian in it before, not elm. So I think that these chests with materials have some sort of RNG factor. I should also check to see if those chests respawn after you save, but I don't think they do. But the only reason why I think that that might be a possibility is because if they have an RNG factor, then maybe they were made to farm. If I ever do farming in this game, though, I will just do it off camera. Yeah, I've been vastly underestimating the range of this weapon, so I don't need to get so close to things. Let's try out that giant hand. Okay, I know I can interact with this. Oh, okay, it's R1. And I drop it over here. Okay. Oh, hold on. Is it possible to kind of put that in a bad spot, didn't I? Okay, so I can do it in midair. Let's set it there so I have a stepping block. Does it stay there? Let's see. What? It does not stay there. But I think that's fine, because if it resets positions, I can just jump up and grab it there. Yeah, that's fine. So I actually could have fast traveled here, because I can use that as a shortcut whenever I want. It's just that you have to have mana to get through it. Where are we heading? Let's go ahead and save right here, because why not? I wonder what finding hairstyles would be like, though. Do we find, like, is it a recipe like the other things? Do we find something that says, hairstyle number 3? Like an item? Would we find it from a chest, or what? Oh, I think the reason only 2 arrows hit him there is because one of the arrows hit the lamppost, or the candle rack. I don't remember. Oh yeah, that was the boss fight room. Wish you could write notes and stuff on the screen. I remember in In The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, since the game was big on the touchscreen, since those games were big on the touchscreen and using stylus controls, a pretty cool feature about that game. It seems pretty normal now, but it was a pretty novel feature at the time, and not just novel, but pretty handy, is that you could write on the maps. You could literally write notes, whatever you want on there. So you weren't just limited to certain symbols that the game gives you, but you could make your own. Oh, Coachman, I have a surprise. Should I tell him first? No, let's just show him. Where should I put it? Behind? It actually doesn't use much mana.
What you need is a giant hand. Giant hands do giant things, said no one in particular ever.
You want me to throw it down the pit? I can't move it. Well, I mean, obviously I'm moving it, but I mean, I can't... If I grab it on my right side, I can't move it to my left side. Is that good enough for you?
I'll take you to a place which might be interesting for you. Kindly remain seated during the journey. I'll take you to...
Okay. Whoa.
We are here.
Okay. See what's down here first. Oh yeah, I went over there before, but obviously died. While airborne, bring your heel down on enemies like the fall of an axe. Down, down, Y. Oh yeah, that makes sense with the lethal boots, but the lethal boots don't do... They barely do any damage at all. I don't know if that's worth it, even if that ability is pretty cool. Nice. Maybe in certain areas where you need to hop across enemies to reach a platform or something, I can equip the boots and then do that to, you know, hop on their heads. But in terms of combat, those Kung Fu vests, those weapons weren't cutting it. The shoe blades. Nice. So it seems as if the only things that don't... The only pieces of equipment that don't reflect on the character model are the... is the body category. Or the rings, obviously, because that was... Actually, I think the ring does show up. Oh, nope, she's wearing a ring either way. So yeah, the rings, because... they're seeing a ring on a character would be so not noticeable. But the body is... Body and the ring are the only two things that don't reflect on the character. Which makes sense. So, is that door closed or something? Because the map is showing a door, but I'm not really seeing one. Let's try up first. Is this a trap? Nope. Ugh. Fairy. You. I do not trust fairies. Oh. There's going to be something. It's just going to be one room. If I take the doorway down below. So let's check that out before we press on any further. Fast travel point, nice. So we have 4 so far. So we can pretty much get around wherever we want in not too much time. Fast travel points are kind of... Well, fast travel at all is kind of controversial in Metroidvanias, if you ask me, but the way this game does it, which is also how Hollow Knight did it, in that you have to actually go to the fast travel point, and then from there you can go to certain other fast travel points. I think that's a pretty happy medium between people that want fast travel in these games and people that don't. This takes me to the same spot. Very foggy out. A piano. Can I play it? Whoops. No, I cannot play it. Wow, what's wrong with you, Miriam? Why don't you know how to play the piano? Let's go back up. Spent all your time in combat training and not... Oof. Training yourself how to use a musical instrument. I actually don't know how to play the piano myself either, so I can't give her too hard of a time. Ooh. Oh, 3 arrows hit that. Ah, that was so close. I took piano lessons, well, I started taking piano lessons when I was in either in kindergarten or first grade. And I really did not like the instructor, so I stopped.
Ow!
Ow. That was close.
You.
Okay, these jumps are pretty tight. I definitely can feel the input lag when I'm trying to do a really tight jump because I'm trying to wait till the very last moment to press B. Wow. Huh? Hey, we got our first familiar. Nice. And it's auto-equipped because it's the only one we have. So that shall do our bidding automatically. Okay. Okay, I most definitely pressed B before I fell. So yeah, I could definitely feel the input lag there, but... I can definitely adjust to it. It's not severe or anything. If I hadn't heard about that, I honestly would probably just think it was me. Excuse me? Also, where's my familiar? Okay, there it is. I wish mine was a different color, though, because it's kind of hard to tell which one is mine and which one is the enemy. Did our familiar level up, or is that me? These jumps are very tight. Okay. Nice. Very healing item, but it's a recipe. Does it... Can you unlock abilities for your familiars? For a fairy healing item. That might not have anything to do with the familiar. Because it had its own name. I think the familiar's name... Don't know how to pronounce it, but Kirabas. I think that's from, I think that's from either Irish folklore or Scottish folklore.
Ow! You. Gotcha.
An unpleasant game of cat and mouse with the monsters forced me into retreat. But then, while stealing through the garden, I noticed that a blue treasure chest I had plundered once before had been refreshed with a new item. Who on earth could have put it there? So that pretty much answers my question from before. So, when I was asking if certain chests with those certain chests that just give you materials, crafting materials, that have an RNG element to them, if they were fresh, and they definitely do now that I read that. Although, it just makes it seem like that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it meant.
Take this.
That guy was holding one of those wheel guys. Ow. Can't jump up there yet. I don't know if I should go down or across first. I'm just worried about dropping down if I can't come back up. Gargoyle stone. Oh yeah, wait. We got Petra Ray already, but I guess that was before we died once. Let's check out what's down below first. I don't like going too far across horizontally without being thorough about stuff vertically. Huh? Ooh. Okay. Ooh, increased our mana. Thank you, finally. That is very welcome. I wonder how big the HP and mana bars will be by the end of the game. What is that? That's like a flea man from Castlevania. Thing is so hard to hit. Oh, it's another one of those things. We have to take that very seriously. No, 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 no. Leave. Oh, I can't get out. Okay. Going to recharge in here. That thing is very dangerous. Let's wait for the curse to go away. Is it not going away? There it is. Let's just run. Damage boosting it is. Oh boy. And is there no way out? Hold on, is there no way out? I am trapped. What can I use in here? I could use my fire, maybe. This would be a good spot for the fire. Or Thrashing Tentacle. 80? I don't have 80. I wonder how wide that ray is. That might be good. That could be good, too. That probably won't kill, though. I can only use that for 2 seconds. Just thinking about this. Oh, not that. Where's the... There. No. Where's the... Do I not have the flame pillar? I guess I never saved after that. I don't know how long the petrification lasts. That's the thing. Let's use this. And I'm dead. It was a noble effort. Is there no way to get out of there? Do I soft lock myself if I jump down there before getting the double jump? That is so weird. How far back am I now? There was a save after the Coachman. No, there was not. There was a fast travel point. Why did I not save at the fast travel? I need to get my mind into the mode where I recognize fast travel points as save points, because they effectively are. Okay, so I'm back at the...
Cinder and blight
She does play the piano.
veil the night, and your eyes they close. Sweet repose suspended. The hours fly, years go by. Then the morning comes, shadowed by the moon, and the angels for whom you speak cry for light, cry for all of us, shards of hope gathered in the name of the meek. Rise, our champion, now rise.
Okay, so she does play the piano. You have to trigger it by sitting on there for a long enough period of time. I'm glad I didn't miss that. I was going to say that I'm back at the piano, and as you can see, I have my fairy back as well, but that's only because I grinded. When I got here, I didn't have none of the fairies up to this point dropped it, so I had to go back and grind the fairies a bit. But it's back. Like I said, I'm glad we got to hear that piano playing and also the singing. That was something that was definitely, that's definitely an instance of the game developer putting in extra stuff that doesn't really need to be there, but it being in makes the game better nonetheless.
You. Gotcha.
Hemp. What was here? Oh yeah, that. The refreshing chests. Okay, do not fall in there, because I do not know how to get out.
This.
So this area is new. As in, I haven't been here before. Potion? Oh boy. When they give me a potion, I'm worried that there's going to be a boss fight in the very next room.
Ow.
What? Oh. I thought my fairy was the enemy. Again! That proves my point that the familiar fairy should be a different color, so you can distinguish between yours and the enemy. So mine could be blue, for example. Save point, nice. For once, I bet there's a boss fight or something in the next room. For once, we actually found the save point before the boss fight. Hold on, let's see what's in the room above us. Towers of Twin Dragons. So this must be the place where we fight the dragon boss that was in Curse of the Moon. Let's finish up Garden of Silence before we do that. I think this might take us to the same place. Bridge of Evil. No, it does not. Okay. Is that a bunny girl? Oh, I remember there were a couple of... I remember there being a bunny girl enemy in one spot in Curse of the Moon and thinking that it was so bizarre. It seemed so out of place. Is the familiar body block?
Gotcha.
I think the familiar's body blocking that attack. A doggo head. Is that a Shih Tzu?
Gotcha.
I don't really understand how the leash is staying on when it isn't connected to a body. Ow. What is this place?
Take this.
Oh.
Well done.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, fairy. Still don't trust you, though. That only one arrow hit that. What is this area? It's called Bridge of Evil, but I don't see any bridge. Ooh, a train. A haunted train segment. It looks like the door is locked by a machine. Is something required to pass through? No, it couldn't be. So let's mark this area as a spot that we should return to after we get some other Metroidvania ability. We have to go back through here. Oh boy. Let's just jump over them. As I proceed to shoot them. Oh wow, we did that. Oh, it looks like you can walk on top of those cannons. Is there anything else I want to do in Garden of Silence before going on to the tower? So down there I will go back to once I have double jump because it's a death trap right now. That's something I have to go to on the other side of where the Coachman was. Forgot what was down there, but I've been there before. But I'll go in there at the same time I go over to get that. Have I not been in that room before? I do not. Oh, yeah, that's the room where it's a one-way door. There's a switch on the other side. Okay, so yeah, we're doing good. And we have no mana right now, so we need to be careful. Also, the sigil that the sigil that appears when the fairy casts a spell, it looks like the Triforce. So maybe it's Navi. Quite the perspective change. Look at that, the camera moves. Oh, this is the spiral tower. That is a big werewolf, and I don't have much mana left. Wolfman, yeah, we could keep. Oh, thought we were safe up there. Okay, that wasn't so tough. So we can go across, or we can go up that tower. Let's just see if this is a save room first. Well, I doubt it will, since we're kind of close to another one. Yeah, let's go back in there later. I forgot that guy would respawn. Okay, we have to be careful about that. See, I wish that you had different symbols to mark the map with. So, for example, if there was an enemy marker, I could mark this spot with an enemy letting me know to, you know, only go through there if I have enough mana or something. Then in other cases, if it's a thing that I can't get past until I have a better ability, I can mark it with something that would indicate that. Also, it says there's a chest where I am right now, but I don't see it. A wasp, ugh. Wonder if we could get a wasp familiar. Okay, so the Wolfman is a punishment if we fall down. Got you. it not possible to... I don't think it is. Trying to see if it was possible to jump over. Grab a bit of mana while we're down here. Okay, things are getting pretty hairy pretty fast, and that's a very tight jump. More mana. Nice. Oak. Possible to go back up? No. Okay. This is a pretty tight jump. Oh, that's a very tight jump. I need to not jump so high if I want to make it across. Get me out of here! That could have been very bad. This jump is very tight. I'm pressing B before I fall off, but, it's, the input isn't getting registered until a little bit too late. Where am I again? Over here? Okay, so I actually have a feeling that we're not close to another save point. And this tower area is going to, kind of take a while. So what I'm going to do is I actually went to head back to the save point so I can end the episode here. And let's not say it's officially ended until I sit down at the bench. Yes. Okay, so thanks everyone for watching. That was another part of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, and I will see you in the next part. Don't go anywhere.